Yo, what's up, guys? It's Steven with The Forge. I'm on day 38. So if you're wondering, once again, I'm at work. I'm on call. I have this covering the logo to protect my work. They're in a witness protection program, it feels like. Obviously, they don't approve what I'm speaking of. So I have to go ahead and cover that up so this doesn't get censored. But I'm super excited. So it's day 38. We read Exodus 5 and 6 in Matthew 16. This is a really cool part of the book of Exodus. So this is when finally Moses does what God asks him, and Moses and Aaron go and they speak to Pharaoh and they say, Pharaoh, God said to let our people go so they can go into the wilderness and offer offerings to him. And it didn't happen. Right? He says, God said, let our people go and we may do this. And Pharaoh didn't let them. And God ultimately said that would happen. So then Pharaoh tells his people, hey, they're just lazy, so go ahead and just ride them harder on this labor. Make them, don't give them the materials or things needed where the brick's already done. Make them make the brick and tell them that it needs to be in the same quota, the same amount as if it was already previously prepared. And so the slave drivers are riding them hard. And then we see that this is the opening scene for what God's going to do in the book of Exodus. And I would really encourage you to read Exodus 5 and 6. So this is like the first encounter with the first encounter with Pharaoh. And then the Lord in chapter 6 reminds them of the promise that he's given them, that he will deliver them. Right? And then we go into the genealogy of of Moses's and Aaron's family. But I really want to focus on Matthew chapter 16 today. Matthew 16 verses 24 through 28. Jesus says to the disciples, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what profit is it for a man who gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man will come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he will reward each according to his works. Assuredly I say to you, there are some standing here who shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. So we see that Jesus is saying, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. So the challenge today is, are you willing to lose your life for Jesus' sake, to win your life, to save your life? Or are you doing so much where you find that you are losing your life with God because you're saving your life down here? There's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with having a mortgage. All that stuff's in what we have to do in this world. But if we put that before God, are we doing what Jesus is saying? Sometimes I feel like we make it about like, oh, well, I'm not selling my soul to the devil, so obviously that's not what I'm doing. But perhaps Jesus is talking about even the small things, even the simple things. Are we giving up God so that we can live a comfortable life here? And I'll leave that with you today. Are you losing your life for the sake of the gospel, for the sake of Jesus, to gain it? Or are you preserving your life down here to make it just a little more comfortable, which ultimately will lead you to your doom? I hope you guys are challenged. This video is a little shorter. Thank you for coming along with me. I'm praying with you guys. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. This has been awesome, just doing this daily Bible reading for these next 2 years. I'm feeling like I'm growing closer to the Lord, and I hope you are too. A little shorter video because I really want you to think about, are you denying yourself and losing your life for the sake of the gospel? Or are you giving yourself everything for comfortability and losing your salvation? And the question is it worth it? Hope you guys have a great day. God bless.